Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I wanted to show you everything crafty that I got this weekend. I did find some sales on Friday and some on Saturday. I had a busy day Saturday. I had to go to a bridal shower and then met my friends from high school for dinner, which was a blast. So I cut it a little short on Saturday, but I still managed to find some goodies. Alright, first up, I got 2 of these fossil tins that I figure I could alter. I was going to sell them, but you need a lot more and a lot for them to sell. These were free, so figure out something to do with those. And at that same sale I found, I found this vintage book for 10 cents called Baby's Outfit. All the things that you need to buy for your baby. Look at that. It's so cute. All the things that you need to buy and what to do when you have a baby. And I'm sure it's really interesting. This person wrote all this stuff in there, so I can't wait to go through and read what they recommended back in, when was this? 1933. It should be interesting, but it has a lot of really cute images in it. So adorable. So got that for 10 cents. Whoops. Then also in that same box for 10 cents was this, said Airmail by Hallmark, and open it up and there were all these Airmail stickers. I don't know if these originally came with this or not, but I'm guessing that they did. These are the like the gummed stickers that you have to lick. And then no, those are just 2 blank pieces of paper. These Airmail envelopes and all of these. And there's just envelopes in here. I thought there would be like stationery, but there's not. It's just envelopes. But still, they're really cool. Okay, and also found at that sale this cool key. That was, I think, 10 cents or a quarter. Then, I think the only other place I found a lot of crafty stuff. Oh, sorry. At that same sale I also found this pin for 10 cents. And then the only other sale I found anything crafty at was at this lady. She has stuff every year when they have a community garage sale in this one development, and I always end up buying a ton of stuff at her house. So I found some vintage patterns. They're like from the 50s or 60s. And I love this one. This is so cute. The little cheerleader and majorette and the ice skating costumes. And then these with the little babies. They were all maybe they're 10 cents a piece or she threw them in free. I can't remember. Then I also found for 50 cents a piece this gold paper lace. And this actually splits, it's hard to see, but it splits down the middle here. So you actually get 6 pieces in each package. And some of this, like this, like the German, you know, paper foil stuff, that can be really expensive. I also found this big bag of zippers. And these were $5 for all of them. But I bought them because they're all the metal instead of the plastic, and it says they're 12 to 20 inches. So I'm going to have to go through this bag later. Then I found a couple old little padlocks, and they had the keys included for 50 cents a piece. I think this one might actually be Bakelite, I'm not sure. And finally, the last thing I found at her house was a bunch of lace. I got this pretty lace for 35 cents. And the rest of them were really pretty crocheted laces, which are my favorite. I got this for 75 cents, and there's 2 yards there. With this real thin lace for a quarter, and there's a half a yard there. This one was 50 cents, 2.5 yards. It needs a little ironing or something, but you know, it's got that real shabby chic kind of look to it. It's a half a yard of this for 50 cents. And then this one was a half a yard for 25 cents. And so that was all I found at garage sales. That was kind of craft related. But I did find something for me to hang on my wall. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? We have a balloon festival here every year, and usually when you walk into the balloon festival, these guys have a booth set up, and they have a ton of these butterfly shadowbox things all over the place, and they're all, you know, in clear glass like this, so you can see both sides. And they have a lot of information about them. They say, you know, they don't go out and kill them. I forget how they find them or where they get them from, but they don't kill them. And then when they, you know, die naturally or whatever, they mount them in these clear glass shadow boxes. And I've always wanted one every year that we go, but they're very expensive. So I got this one for $3. So I was really happy. I already have it hung up on the wall. So I just took it down to show you guys. And then the very last thing I found was at Borders. I was looking through their rack of like household stuff. They had spray bottles and big things of napkins that they were selling and stuff like this. And tucked in all that stuff was this little stamp rack. And I actually got 2 of these. They were supposed to be $1 a piece, but the lady gave them to me for I think she only charged me for 1, so I got both of them for 50 cents a piece. So I already put one together, and I'm going to put my Tim Holtz blending tools in this. So very cool find for 50 cents a piece. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and if anyone has any questions or anything that if you've asked me a question I haven't answered you, please ask me again, because there was a problem with my email. I don't know if I'm getting everyone's questions, so if you have a question, I'm not ignoring you, just ask me again. So that's it, and I'll talk to everyone later. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.